nerds, I am Cheyenne and this is the LARP House. This week I am keeping it relatively simple. I am just going to show you guys real quick how to do natural looking freckles for LARP. This is just makeup. This cuteness is a lie. If you need the player base to trust you without doing any work, here you go. This has been a highly requested video pretty much since I started doing tutorials because I played a character for 4 years who had freckles, Petra. You may remember her from some previous videos, but I had a lot of time to experiment and really get down how I liked to do natural freckles in a very fast and easy way. And it was even more highly requested recently because I released a picture of a LARP character that I'm really excited to play in October. I'm already doing makeup tests for that because I can do what I want. But she has freckles because, you know, she's totally just a normal, cute farm girl who doesn't have any spooky parent heritage problems at all. No spooky issues. None. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. But as soon as I released those images, I got so many requests for a tutorial on how I did those freckles. So here we go. In this tutorial, I've already done like my basic face makeup that I do, so it's really just gonna be the bare bones how I get the freckles on my face. And it's really easy. I promise pretty much anyone can do it. And I'm gonna show you the 3 things that I use to put the freckles on my face. One is a crappy old paintbrush, preferably like a relatively pointed tip. Oh, here we go, doing that thing. Yeah, you can see it's a little ratty and gross, and that is fine. A-okay. 99% alcohol in a spray bottle, and my Skin Illustrator alcohol activated makeup palette. This may seem intimidating and fancy, but it's really just like watercolors basically for your face, only I love to use them for LARP because they are sweat-proof, waterproof, so they are wonderful for scars, tattoos, freckles, anything that needs to really stand the test of all that good old adventure violence. Adventure violence! Oh, that's my new favorite term. So this is an investment as far as makeup goes. It's about $60 to $90 per palette, but it lasts a very long time. And if you still don't want to make that investment, I got you. I've got a budget option. All you need to do is use Mehron mixing liquid or Graftobian mixing liquid and mix it with a brown eyeshadow or freckle, whatever freckle color you want, that eyeshadow. And you can apply it the exact same way that I'm going to show you how here. So you can follow along with this tutorial using the budget option. And I'll link to everything in the description. I am not sponsored by any of these people or products. I just am obsessed with makeup and I know what I like. So let's get to it. I'm gonna start with my clean, in quotation marks, clean face. And I just spray the alcohol on the colors that I'm gonna use, which are the oranges and the black and blue. You need to kind of emulate a melanin color, and that does have a little bit of blue in it. That's kind of my secret to getting the correct color. Of course, if you're following along just using the mixing liquid and the eyeshadow, just make sure to get an eyeshadow that's not too orange, because that is what will give it away. Now, I mix up a fairly thin mixture, not very highly pigmented, and just dot it on my face and use my finger almost like a stamp. Because it's so alcoholed down, it's really easy to pick it up with your finger and use the stamp, and that's sort of what really makes it look realistic, is having all of that depth, all those different shades and different, you know, intensities of freckles, because a lot of people tend to just do polka dots with like an eyebrow pencil on their face, and that's not how freckles look. Think less Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy and more, okay, this is gonna sound strange, but think more of a magpie's egg. Weird sort of blotchy, different intensity spots. And I'm just continuing to do that, really sort of freely dotting my face and using the finger stamp method throughout. And what I'm doing is just covering all of the areas of my face that would see the most sun. So the highlights of your cheeks, a little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the nose. This is very much a summer freckles look, even though I'm aware it's February right now. A girl can dream, okay? Just put it in your blog. I also like to put just a couple around the edges of my lips because it is a place that sees sun. It is a place that people with freckles get freckles when they go out in the sun, and it's often overlooked, and I really feel like it makes it look a little bit more realistic. And I'm finishing up with putting a little bit around the hairline, again, places that see sun, and then just teeny tiny darker freckles, just to give it even more depth. Going back in with those itty bitty speckles. And then you're done. All in all, this entire process only took me about 10 minutes, and with this makeup, it will stay on. You can sweat, you can cry, you can murder, you can smooch, and you will be a beautifully freckled cutie the entire time. And that's it for this week, you guys. I really wanted to get it out there fast because it became very apparent after I released those pictures how highly requested this video was. And if you want to find out more about the character, I write public blog posts and stuff on the Patreon all the time, character write-ups and things like that. So you can check that out. It's even for people who don't pledge, so don't feel obligated. And I also have opened up a Ko-fi if you do want to support LARPhouse but don't want to make that monthly commitment. The Patreon helps me dedicate time and resources to making videos, keeping the videos coming, and the Ko-fi is actually going to help me get to specific events with my assistant slash disability person slash chaos fairy wrangler, Erica. If you haven't seen the updates video, I'll link to it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or emotional outbursts, please feel free to message us. We're on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram, mostly. But if you really want to get a hold of us for anything business related or event scheduling or anything like that, video suggestions even, put it in an email. The email's below because Erica helps me answer those. And as always, nerds, thank you so much for liking us, subscribing to us, and fighting with us. Wow. I feel so cute. I feel so cute and pretty. And the best part is it's all an elaborate ruse, and I could stab you through the third and fourth rib any moment, and you wouldn't see it coming because my face is speckled. Deception. Lies.